We are immersed in a bunch of initiatives that could be fully aligned with this value proposition. In particular, this year we are presenting our incursion in the urban air mobility and how we believe that's going to disrupt the way the mobility within the cities is going to be completely reshaped. Additionally to that, the eco-mobility and the sustainability around the smart cities is a topic that within our mobility division we are also presenting. Our incursion with the mobility as a service platform, Wondo, that has been presented recently in a more B2B approach, and many other initiatives that are fully aligned with the scope of this event. Technology is able to improve the competitiveness of any company from different angles and perspectives. We believe that there are at least 5 or 6 where there is a very, very strong connection. First of all, because of the efficiency, the automation of the processes, the digitalization of the processes, it's allowing more and more the increase of the competitiveness of any company, including companies with legacy and more physical like us. Beyond that, opening the opportunities for growth, discovering new avenues, new paths where developing of new business models are struggling in the past because the limited digital capabilities. Nowadays, opportunities for growth are directly connected with the digitalization of the foundations of the company. And beyond that, we believe that the time to market and the possibility to iterate and reduce the potential risk of any new proposition is facilitating drastically with the adoption of digital capability, digital methodologies, and a completely new type of approach of the traditional business models. There are a bunch of technologies that are right now disrupting the existing business. We are approaching that in a systematic way with a perspective of different horizons. In the short term, big data, machine learning, IoT, the adoption of artificial intelligence, 3D printing, blockchain, all of them are technologies quite consolidated with very interesting use cases that we are testing and progressively expanding and gaining volume within the company. There are other technologies more in an early stage of the development, like the application of quantum computing or even genetic algorithms, iterative design that is allowing us to develop and accelerate the implementations. Could be more in the medium and long term, but we are exploring many of them and trying to accelerate the adoption and the expansion of their use within the group. Typically, any transformational program where digitalization is the backbone of the strategy is struggling because of the people. We, many occasions, fail because the belief of that the connection between digitalization and the adoption of the technology is much more technology driven. That's a mistake that we are trying to avoid. Any transformational program, many of them are directly connected with technology and digitalization, are linked with the adoption, with the capillarity, with the chain of overall mindset of the company. This is at the end a topic that is linked with people and how we modify the cultural behavior as a whole of an entire company. We have explored during the last 15-16 months how difficult it is to engage and to discover new opportunities just using the digital interaction. Despite of the fact we have evolved a lot and we are able to sustain and increase our interaction in a pure digital environment, when you need to discover, when you need to engage, meet new people and accelerate that new engagement, trying to discover opportunities and common areas of development, definitely physical events are needed. I think it's a great initiative to reinforce with the execution and fulfillment of all the health and safety measures this edition, and we are quite excited about recovering again the new normality with a physical event.